For customers who do not own a self-hosted CyberArk password vault, the default option is to store the credentials in the CyberArk Identity's Cloud Vault. So business users will connect to our SaaS service for CyberArk Identity, and they'll be able to store and retrieve their credentials within the user portal. They can view the passwords in the app settings, and they can connect to the applications through their browser extension or through the user portal. And all of these operations can also be done through the mobile app as well. Passwords are only going to be stored in CyberArk Identity's Cloud Vault, and they're not going to be cached in the user's computer, browser extension, or in the mobile app. For those customers who have an on-premise customer data center with a CyberArk self-hosted vault deployed, they have the option to have these credentials stored within that particular vault. The way this works is that we deploy the CyberArk Identity Connector, a standalone agent, within the customer's data center. It opens up a TLS 1.2 tunnel via port 443, so no outbound connections need to be opened up except for this one. And this connects to CyberArk Identity Cloud. This connection allows our SaaS service to communicate with the PVWA and to automatically store credentials in the business user's vault. All connections are going to be end-to-end encrypted from the browser to the identity connector, so even if TLS terminates at identity, nobody at CyberArk can view the passwords in transit. And CyberArk Identity will manage the creation of the safes in the business user's vault to store those credentials. Up to 25,000 accounts will be stored in each safe, and new safes are going to be automatically spun up as we go above that number, so that the total number of potential accounts that can be stored in a single vault is 500 million. Many of our customers already have an existing identity provider. For those customers, they have the option to federate CyberArk Identity Cloud with their identity provider so that their business users can log in to their identity provider and then get access to our password manager as if it was an application, granting them access to all of their credentials. The other option is that they can log in directly to CyberArk Identity Cloud. We will then redirect the user to log into Okta and then give them access to our password manager after the login is completed. In this way, the users get the same experience that they're used to. They'll use the same usernames, passwords, and MFA factors that they're used to with their existing identity provider. And we will simply grant them this additional service of storing their credentials inside our Workforce Password Manager. Everything else in this scenario remains the same. And that pretty much wraps up the different options for deploying the Workforce Password Manager, depending on the customer setup. Thank you very much for joining us for this brief presentation.